Welcome back to Spyro the Reignited Trilogy, Spyro the Dragon, which is the first game. Anthony's here, as he always is for this series.
Did you do it?
Did I do what?
I've been waiting to ask this question, and now the viewers are going to have testament that you never followed through with what you're going to say. Did you do it?
Did I do what?
You said you would watch the finale of my Let's Play of Super Lucky's Tale between the last episode and this one.
Oh, right.
And that's a no.
It's a no because school started back.
This request was made, for context, a month ago, and school had not started until like last week for him.
Okay,
so he had 3 whole weeks. He had 3 whole weeks to do it. Let it be known.
Let it also be known that I had 2 concussions as a child, and I have a terrible memory as such.
And you suck at games.
Just getting the last few gems. I have an absolutely terrible memory, okay?
No excuses.
I don't even remember when.
Okay.
Were we on the Twilight
We are on the
Harbor
second one. We are on whatever the second one is.
It had to be Twilight Harbor.
And by the looks of that opening image, this is going to be a very yellowy orange stage. Which are not my favorite.
That's fine with me, though. I love the color yellow.
I can't see very well with orange and yellow. Haven't been able to since the 3rd grade.
Are you a little bit colorblind there?
No, I can see the color just fine. It's just it hurts my eyes. Alrighty. Alright, I have to remember you will eventually need help finding dragons, won't ya?
Probably, assuming there are any in this level. Yep,
I think there are. Yeah, which means I have to find whatever happened to the IGN page I was using to help you. That's 2 hits already? Man, these guys are really not nice with their shooting blobsness.
I mean, we are on the last few levels, so it's bound to get a little bit harder.
Just a little bit. I have no right to say anything though, because I am also bad at platforming on a computer.
I'm so bad at platforming, I'm so bad at platforming sometimes, that I actually have a running gag saved into my library in Camtasia for when it happens. I have this clip where I told Joe I'm good at platforming, Joe. Saved for whenever I screw up.
And how is that supposed to be funny?
It's ironic, because I say I'm good at platforming and then I fail.
Okay. How many times have you used it so far?
Cosmos, I'm not sure.
Thank you for
Past you will put a note up saying how many times.
I don't know how many times.
Past you is gonna figure it out. I'm sorry, future you. When you're editing this video, you're gonna figure it out and you're gonna put a little annotation. And then the annotation's gonna spin like in a 360. All wonderfully. And then it's gonna zoom up and fade away.
What do you think I am? Leonardo da Vinci?
No, but you have to do it because you're the editor. And whenever you leave notes for the editor, they have to do it.
Yeah, whenever I leave notes for the editor.
That's how it works for everyone. I know, because I leave notes for myself in the videos. Of course, I cut them out. I cut out my notes, because usually it's replaced by whatever I want to be there. There was a big situation like that, where, like, I cut out a note and replaced it with what I wanted to replace it with. That actually drastically changes the video.
I remember I used it a couple of times, like maybe 3 times in Half-Life, but you wouldn't know about that because you don't watch those.
I wouldn't.
I didn't need your help finding the dragons either, apparently.
Oh, these are just linear on the path. That's lazy.
Well, I mean,
for the last levels, I should say.
Please.
After all we've been through, though, I can appreciate it.
Be on the lookout for North Commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
That is true.
Alright, and that's that. Now we just gotta beat the stage. I'm guessing what he was referring to are those blob gun guys.
Yeah. They're the Norks.
Excuse me.
What? How did I get hit? Oh.
That guy, I would guess.
Gnasty Norks better not be this hard.
This isn't that hard.
You'd think, but you're not the one holding the controller.
I know, it's just, still, those enemies aren't all that terrible. I've seen worse. There have been worse. There's, those clown jerks. You know what I mean?
You want to talk really hard, you should try fighting Silhouette.
Silhouette,
from Destroy All Humans.
right. Another game I didn't watch. Man, those guys just fight machine
You're
guns.
the one to lecture me on not watching content.
Well, you didn't, to be fair, you didn't specifically ask me in a video to watch it.
Okay, will you watch my Destroy All Humans playthrough?
We will have to find that out now, won't we?
Let it be known that I will ask him when we play Spyro 2 if he watched it or not.
Let it be known that he's probably gonna forget.
And then you can't say anything about my memory if you forget to watch it.
No, I won't forget. I already have a note right here. I may lose that note because it gets accidentally destroyed maliciously, but I won't forget.
Oh, for frick's sake! I am good at platforming, Joe.
Man, they really got you good.
Yeah, now I have to. I'm probably gonna run out of lives soon.
And if we run out, oh no, you got 2 still. That being said, you got 2.
If I lose all my lives, I have to start this level over.
I know how games work. That's like my least favorite mechanic of platforming games too. Platforming games have lives.
Lucky for everyone, the new Crash Bandicoot game that came out has the ability to not have to work with lives.
And that is the best invention they could ever think of for that game.
Also, the much cuter version of Crash.
I think it's just because they can render him at higher resolutions now.
They also have more ability to work with his facial expression.
Now wait.
No, you're not getting me this time. He got me this time.
You were saying.
I didn't notice how low Sparks was.
Well, you kind of got comboed too.
Frick you, and frick you, and frick your mother.
That's fine. Although you really shouldn't dish people's mothers.
You say that, and then I die.
That's because you dissed their mother. I get the feeling that this might be a heavily edited episode.
We'll see about that. Considering how long it's gonna probably be, I don't know.
Well, you never know. Man, you really need to turn the camera fast to be able to see when those are coming.
Ah!
You just, like, had better timing for that. Well, at least you got an extra life.
Their bubblegum guns are not easy to dodge.
I'm trying to think of the best strategy to advise you on how to dodge them, and,
You're coming up with zilch, aren't you?
well, the best I can think of is time it better. Or, like, try and lure them to fire in a different direction, then jump over to another spot and get them there. At least there you turn the camera in time. There you go. And the ending's literally just right over there.
Where can I fly over there?
Well, you gotta follow the path because you can't fly over there.
Yeah, Spyro doesn't... I'm not good at flying with Spyro.
Even if you could fly through that segment, you would not have enough altitude to make it. There
Finally.
you go!
Fine a frickin' Lee!
And now we just get the stuff that's here. Carefully, please. And now you get those over there. And we leave. And never come back.
Returning to the North Nexus.
Did you really need to read that?
I just noticed it.
Hmm.
Oh! Boss fight time!
Like, final boss fight time? God bless you.
I think so, and also thank you. Because look, it says Gnasty Nork.
Well, let's go. Getting nasty.
Let's kill Gnasty Nork.
200, eh? I guess that's the minimum for what you need to get here.
That's the max. That's all of them. That's all.
200.
200 gems was the maximum. All the gems in this level.
Oh.
That's the first time we've ever gotten all the gems in a level.
Well, how about that? Did it do anything special?
No, it's just like 100% type thing.
Okay. Some people like that satisfaction. Now we get to find out if this is hard or not. And statistically speaking, it's going to be hard. That looks hard.
Yep, there's Gnasty.
He's not even going to introduce himself. He's just going to blow green fire rays at you.
And I can't even flame him from up there.
You're going to have to...
Sparks is already gone.
Well, you kind of left that last stage with only one hit. So you get to find another way to... Oh, this is... Wow, he can shoot far.
Yes, he can. And now I gotta start that over, but that's fine.
Hey, at least it's the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. There's not going to be checkpoints, I bet you.
I bet not. There's never been before.
I mean, for boss fights, I should say.
I wonder what that last level is.
That's probably the 100% level.
I don't doubt that one bit.
In fact, I can actually 100% guarantee that's the 100% level.
We're not here for 100% completion. We're here to get as much completion as we can while showing off as much as we can.
It's called the any percent run.
Yeah, any percent run. Which is how I'm going to play Crash Bandicoot when I get to that.
That's the only sane way to do that.
Well, it is the Insane Trilogy.
I hate that game so much.
Yes, I know you do.
Okay, so we gotta get that key to unlock the lower path.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
Why would you stop?
Because I hit the wrong button.
You're gonna need to run.
I was trying to remember which button run is.
Alrighty. Ooh, boy. Good thing Gnasty Nork can't come in here.
Or at least he doesn't want to. At least he can't shoot in here.
That would be the harder part. Yay, tight turns. I got a reminder for our recording session that started an hour early.
Come on, I gotta catch up to this guy.
You almost got him. There you go. And now I think you can just use that key immediately.
Yeah, but where?
There was a giant lock on his platform. See?
Nope, that
I assume
doesn't
you
matter.
could.
That doesn't matter.
Well, then I don't know what you used the key for.
Found it.
I guess that. Oh, this is dumb. I get the mechanic now. This is the worst design for a boss fight I've ever seen.
I guess it's different from the other ones, which were just run and flame.
Yeah. Stop running away from me! Yeah, I take those turns tight.
The extra harder part is that, considering which button is the run button, I have to release it at the right moment to be able to flame him.
Ah. You can't push them both at once?
Let me, oh, I got him.
Cool. Now you gotta take that to another door. We're gonna have to choose another guy. Why are you going backwards?
Because it's quicker than going all the way through that. Unless this is the key now.
There's no way this is the ultimate key. Oh, it is!
Shocker.
I am shocked too. Is he gonna lead us to a new arena where we have to do the key junk again?
I have no idea. I legitimately never played the original Spyro.
I didn't expect an answer, honestly. Let's see here. Well, he's just run away now.
Yeah, so we just have to follow.
How do you know if we're going the right way?
It's a linear path.
Or is it? No, it's linear.
Oh, do I actually have to just chase him down?
Well, that was great.
Is he literally just pulling the same stunt? Oh, frick you and all of your...
I told you there wouldn't be checkpoints. There's never checkpoints in boss fights. So it looks like you will have to chase him down.
I am no stranger to checkpointless boss fights, and you'd know that if you had seen Destroy All Humans. I literally...
Now that I actually saw.
I had one checkpoint between RoboPrez and Silhouette, and they are the hardest bosses I've ever faced in any game ever.
Harder than the cluster truck one?
Okay, the hardest bosses I've ever actually beaten.
There you go.
Satan Truck doesn't count ever because I was never able to beat him.
You could, with this newfound confidence, if you have any newfound confidence from beating.
I have no confidence for that game ever.
Okay. For Destroy All Humans?
For Destroy All Humans, I know I can beat Silhouette. I know how to beat Silhouette. I am not going to transfer that level of confidence in my gameplay strategies to be able to beat Truck Satan.
Yeah.
Because that will legitimately make me have an aneurysm. I thought I was going to have an aneurysm with Silhouette.
Any day now. Alright, and now to the main door.
Gonna take it a little bit slower so I don't fall.
We didn't fall through this segment. It was the other one that you failed on.
I know, but I don't want to lose another life right now because of something stupid.
Okay. You have to run up to him and fire or something? Or just charge into him?
I'm gonna assume charge it into him because it worked for the key stealing guys. Oh no.
This guy's a little bit bigger!
I hate. All of my hate.
That one was on you. You found like the tiniest hole possible.
Wouldn't be a final boss fight if there wasn't some sort of challenge to it. Now,
this isn't so much a challenge as stupid mistakes so far.
Do I look like someone who's able to get everything pixel perfect?
No, I am just a perfectionist. To a fault.
I can't wait to see you try this.
When will that be happening? Oh, that's a bit down the road. Although it might not be that far down the road depending on when this goes up.
Well, we first have to redo the commentary for the first few episodes where the mic didn't work.
Well, I offered to do that last time, but you wanted to just make progress, so here we are.
I want to finish the game before I start editing it.
Okay.
The only reason I'm not doing that with Vampire is because it's October.
When we're recording this.
Yeah, it's October when we're recording this, and Vampire's going strong.
So have you had to do post-commentary for Vampire yet?
No, actually.
Oh, good. It may have been better just turning around this time, but not anymore. You're committed.
How much of Vampire have you watched?
Like none.
Dude, I think you'd really enjoy it. It's hilarious, especially with the clan that I chose. The clan that was chosen for me, Malkavian. I'm hilariously insane.
Oh, just like real life, you know?
Yeah,
You almost did it again, by the way.
I did it again.
That time you saved yourself.
This is really difficult to navigate these tight turns.
I think you can walk this, actually, because he's gonna wait for you at the next... right there. Oh, you really... yeah, this is just a loop. You gotta... wait. Is this AI programmed to only go forwards? Because you could have gone... my thing is... sure, coming going forwards and then cutting me off and going backwards.
You want me to try it?
After we get back to the center loop, yeah, why not? It might just be a waste of time, but you never know. I don't know how smart they programmed him.
I can't even flame. Like, seriously. Okay,
It's too late, you jumped down, I think.
Yeah, it's too late.
Alrighty. Be careful.
You know that makes me anxious.
I'm sorry. I was legit trying to help.
You may have to look up how to beat Gnasty Nork.
Really? I gotta look this up? Alright, give me a minute. I gotta hope that IGN is in my history still. Well, you know it is.
He's so fast.
Gotta go faster, 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 faster.
Bitch, this ain't Sonic.
It's trying to be.
I suppose it came out around the same time as some of the more modern Sonic games.
Sonic 06, maybe?
I am slightly catching up on him.
Uh-huh.
I got him!
Good! Do I not need to look this up anymore?
Holy crap.
I'm gonna watch this real quick. We're gonna find out if there was a checkpoint, actually.
There had to have
And I
been.
don't think there was.
I hate you.
Don't hate me, hate the game.
I don't hate you. I mean, I hate you, Gnasty Nork.
Okay.
Because now I gotta do all of that again.
Yep. Yep. Uh-huh.
What'd you find out?
Give me a minute. Oh, you're not gonna like this.
What?
You gotta fly a bit for the last segment.
Ah!
All those levels we skipped that we should have done to practice for this. And it's crucial to get the final hit in him. So, I hope you like gliding. Yes, you got it. Alright. Now we got to this song and dance again. Who is next? Me, Marshall County removed the gold advisory on County Alert map. So, supposedly there's a spot on this where he just stops, turns around, and tries to shoot you. And that's the point where you're supposed to try and, you know, get him. Which I'm guessing is that part where he stops at the end of the stage. Which means that my strategy of just waiting there might not be a bad one to try.
Except that he stops numerous times throughout his run if you don't follow him.
Oh, he does? Okay. I didn't know if he stopped or not.
I've seen it multiple times. He'll stop and wait for me.
Well, how kind of him. Whoa, pull!
I hate that turn with all of my soul.
It might be worth just always slowing down before that turn, even if it means losing a little speed on him. Because then at least you won't die. Did you fire him the first time around, or did you just run into him?
I fired him.
Then why didn't you fire that time when you were right on him?
I tried. Spyro didn't breathe.
Okay. Oofta. Okay, Discord, come on, there you go. Ooh, this is...
What?
Jump! Why didn't you jump to fire him?
Because I didn't last to fuck me.
You deserve that one for not jumping and firing. That was not an example of if first you don't succeed, try again. It was obvious the strategy of just blowing at his feet's not gonna work. So you should try something different.
It didn't make sense why it wouldn't work the second time.
He learns.
He shouldn't. He's an orc.
You and orcs go to school.
Where? Orc University?
Orc University, that's the one we love. That's all you're gonna get, because I gotta save my voice a little bit. Do.
See, these are the moments where I need a second person with me, because when I get concentrating like this, I don't talk.
Yeah, you really get quiet.
That's why I need a second commentator.
Oh boy, that one was hard. It shouldn't be, though. Alright, melee of time.
I have a new item in my inventory, apparently.
What?
I don't know, probably a trading card.
Okay. Ooh, you took my advice for that turn, thank you.
You're welcome.
And let's see if you can do it in time. Ah, I didn't quite hit him that time.
No, because he was already moving. I couldn't stop the animation.
The crazy part is this isn't hard, it's just time consuming.
Well, it's hard in the sense that I have to be pixel perfect on these turns.
They don't really give you much leeway, do they?
No, they do not. And look, I flamed him. He should be down.
It doesn't count, I guess, when he's moving, for some reason.
His hitbox just turns off once he starts his animation.
Uh-huh. That's called programmers being smart.
It's called programmers being assholes.
But to them, they're smart.
There!
There you
That,
go!
You bitch.
Alright, I'm not gonna speak up.
Ow! You stupid camera! You saw that! The camera moved!
I did. We're gonna be here a while, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is why I hate final bosses in platforming games.
This one is somehow less forgiving than Silhouette.
Yeah. Well, it is by the same people who made Crash Bandicoot, so.
Not the original game. Come back here, you green bitch.
You know he's really upset when he starts to swear.
Gee, I wonder why. I know for a freaking fact that the other bosses in the other games are not this difficult.
Are you sure?
I'm
Have you
not
actually
sure
seen the
about-
other game?
I haven't beaten them, I've watched them.
Beating is a lot different from watching. When you actually have to do the stuff.
The other ones were in a singular arena, which didn't involve you having to run higgledy-piggledy all over creation.
Well, that in itself does actually make this, yeah. It's really stupid because the best platforming games out there can have the most stupid final boss fights that it's just sad.
If I ever create a video game, I am going to make it the most forgiving boss battle ever.
How about you just not have boss battles? That'll be even better. I hate boss battles with a passion.
I enjoy boss battles if it's a good boss battle. Gnasty Nork is driving me out of my mind.
The only game I've played that has good boss battles that are actually enjoyable, and I would replay them if it would let me, is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Those bosses are the most forgiving, and the gameplay, in fact, is most forgiving that, unless you're an idiot, it's impossible to run out of health. Thanks to the way the health system works in Breath of the Wild.
Well,
Unfortunately,
whether you're an idiot or insane like a Malkavian.
If you're insane, you shouldn't be playing video games. That being said, look who's playing.
Yeah, there's a reason that I got that's the reason why I ended up being a child of Malkov.
Is you crazy?
Well, I mean, I took a personality quiz and that's what it gave me.
Really?
There's a personality quiz at the beginning of the game you can take if you don't want to choose your clan yourself. Joe and I took the personality quiz and we ended up with the clan Malkovian.
Interesting.
Quite frankly, it's the funniest one. At one point in the game, we actually had an argument with a stop sign.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It was hilarious, though. You have made a powerful enemy this day, stop sign.
So have you, Gnasty Nork. So have you.
dare do it.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Got him.
There you go.
You're toast, Mark.
I did it. That took far too long.
That really should not have taken as long as it did, honestly.
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Gnasty Gnork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
Yeah.
I'd say the sky's the limit.
And that's the end of the first Spyro game.
Yay for giant logos. They're gonna slowly move up and we get to watch the credits.
So, besides Gnasty Nork,
Eh.
what did you think of this game?
Besides Gnasty Nork, it was actually a really good game.
I agree. The characters are amazing to look at. The colors are bright and happy. And only a few times did it make me actually rage.
Literally, probably 3 times, honestly.
Yeah, and not counting how many times it took in Gnasty Nork. We're counting all of those as one.
Yeah. I'm mainly thinking of that one level with the impossible to reach dragon.
Oh yeah, that was a pain. That was actually really painful, and I understand why it exists, and I curse Tony Hawk for it.
As rightly you should. Honestly, that was insane. It looks so much fun to do, but it's insane to make a requirement up there. Like, couldn't you just make it a bonus thing to get up there? That would actually make it. That'd keep it fun.
Yeah, they could have made it where it was like, you know, something like for 100% completion, come get this. But for going and getting every dragon, which I actually managed to do in this series, that was just no.
I hope we got an achievement that said all dragons found, because if we did, then it was a total waste of our time.
I don't know whether I did or not, but whatever. That single moment makes me want to meet Tony Hawk just so I can kick him in the balls.
Yeah, that was not smart design. In terms of where to place a collectible, that is. Sanzura Games did this?
Apparently. No, that's Spyro 3.
Oh, okay.
They did Spyro 3.
Well, that means Spyro 3 is going to be the worst one.
Actually, it's the coolest one in my opinion.
Really? Because, well, I mean, some people who are not currently here are not a big fan of Sanzura Games, or however you pronounce their name.
Well, quite frankly, I've watched the original on a certain person's channel that you don't want me to mention the name of, and it's actually pretty more forgiving and also pretty cool. The only thing is, and here's the best part about it actually, there's more characters you get to play as besides Spyro.
Okay.
There's a kangaroo chick, there's a monkey with a laser gun, there's a bird that can shoot nukes. Not really a bird, more like he's a penguin.
Uh-huh.
And there's also instead of collecting regular dragons, you're collecting eggs, and saving baby dragons.
Okay, how many people worked on this trilogy?
Apparently a lot.
I mean, companies. There's been 3 so far. Probably more.
Well, considering it's 3 games in 1.
Okay, but did they I thought Vicarious Visions did everything.
I think they're the publisher.
No, they did art. See, there's art.
Well, I mean, they had to redesign all of the dragons. They had to redesign every dragon because in the original game they had.
There's environment artists. There's the phone, so I'm gonna have to wrap up this video while you can take that call.
Yeah, I'll go take the call. I'll be back.
Or will he? Airborne Studios. And 2D lead artist. Senior concept artist. Yay for 3D. Hey, the manual did the lead level artist. Good for him. Do something else except tell us what to do in the game. The Car Wash Inc. In case you want to wash your dragons during this game. They're just the producers. Character TDS, whatever that means. Counterpunch Studios is the project and producers. Project managers and producers. Forward Studios, they were making the fire, probably. FX Phil Inc. Gee, I bet they did the FXs. Special effects, for those who don't know lingo. The G Factory, the CEO was there. More character artists and environmental artists. Ghostbot Inc. Were there ghosts or something in this game? Or robots? Neither of them I've seen yet. I guess they designed the props and did coloring. Lakshaya Digital Keyword Studio. Oh, they're the outsourced one. They're the outsourced company who did outsourced material. What do you know? You actually made it back in time.
Were you betting against me on that?
I didn't know how long we had left on the credits. So now you're just gonna be quiet.
Oh, I was just looking at the picture. But yeah, as I was trying to say before I got interrupted by my phone, the reason they had so many artists working on this was they had to redesign every single dragon. The original game had 4 models for the dragons, and each one was just recolored.
Huh. That's the lazy way to do it, I guess.
That's because they didn't have... Dude, this was on the PS1. They didn't have that much memory space.
What game? I thought Sly 1 was a PS1 game. Maybe it's PS2.
I don't know, but I know this one was like... This one is so old that they only had enough memory space to use 4 models for the dragons.
It's PS2. My bad. Squeeze Studio, in case you want to get squeezed every last drop out of those musical peasants. Kudos if you know where that's from.
I don't have any points for that, because my brain.
How about you comment? If anyone's still here in the video, it's late. They can comment where that's from, and they'll get my respect. Unless I don't see the comment, in which case, no respect. Junior artists, I guess those are the interns or something.
It had to be. Virtuos.
They did the ads, I guess. Or, I'm sorry, the singular ad. That's what the credit has up there. Could also mean audio director.
Holy crap, how many more of these are there gonna be?
I don't know.
Also, I have to say it because it's gonna come to pass, but considering they had the credits for every Spyro game in here, we don't have to redo this sequence for every game, do we?
I mean, you have to have thoughts of the game, and it's better to do them on the credits than,
Okay, well, considering we're going through it on the first go-round, on the first game, we can just give our original idea, we can give our thoughts about the game and not run through the whole credits, because it's going to be the same credits every time.
I mean, some people might not watch all 3 Spyro games, so it's important to give credit at the end of each game. Unless you just want to reuse this clip for all of them, in which case you'd mute the audio and speed it up until we stop whatever recording we're on.
Possibly.
I've done that before. And then we gotta get credit to Activision. All these people who did stuffs, I guess.
My word.
And the legal team making sure they didn't break any laws. Yay, legal consultation.
I don't know if I mentioned it at any point during this, but at one point Spyro actually references another game for the PS1 that his voice actor Tom Kenny voiced in.
Are we gonna see that later?
We would have seen it earlier, but I'll put the clip back here once I get to this point, if I remember.
Credits ever end.
And at one point in the game, Spyro says, "You gotta believe," which is a reference
I do remember that.
to Parappa the Rapper,
Yeah.
which Tom
That
Kenny
was-
voiced.
Huh. Here are the consumer insights. Consumer insight number 1, your credits are too long. Consumer products by Tim Killpin. Interesting last name. I guess he kills pins in his spare time.
They say that last names come from what your ancestors did for a living. If that's the case, then I have to wonder about a lot of these.
Uh-huh.
My last
Like what
name
Bailey?
My last name means that that my ancestors were coal miners.
Well, that makes sense. So, wait, have you been mispronouncing it this whole time? Shouldn't it be Collier?
No, it's
Are you sure?
It's pronounced Collier because we're from the south. If I was from France, it'd be Collier.
Well, that actually sounds cool. Maybe you should start calling yourself Collier.
I'm not French.
Yeah, but that's so cool.
Cool or not, it's not my last name.
It's a way of pronouncing it, though.
Sure. But then again, kids in first grade used to call me Matthew Collar because they couldn't pronounce it, and it sounded like they were calling me a dog.
Uh-huh. Didn't you once have yourself designed as a dog?
That's besides the point. It was a different time.
Uh-huh. History lesson time. We got the credits for it. You want to tell that story?
What's there to tell? I was a little kid, and I was like, and I was on the playground, and they couldn't pronounce Collier right.
Not that story. The story about, like, if didn't you draw yourself as a dog, like, early on?
I created some alternate versions of my character. One was a dog, one was a monkey, another was a rat, and the rat was the only one that had symbolism behind it because I was born in the year of the rat.
So then why'd you just draw yourself as a dog? Was it to
I like
a weird
dogs.
callback to the playground incident?
No, it was basically in reference to exile.
Oh.
And by
Okay.
exile, I mean Road Rover's exile.
And someone might need to Google that for them because
If
I highly doubt
if I remember to edit through this part, I'll put up a picture.
you might not. Because this is a little insane. It's been here for a
Sadako
while.
Paramanu Jam. Now that's a name.
Yeah, I wonder what it means.
No idea. I don't speak Hindi.
Yeah. That means something.
I'm sure it does, but again, I don't speak Hindi.
Wow. Okay, fine. Have it your way. How long have we been sitting here, by the way?
49 minutes.
I meant, like, on this credit screen. Because I found out how long this is.
How long is it?
18 minutes.
Well, I have no idea how much longer it's gonna be. Oh God! Corona!
Yeah. Think of it. If we had recorded this in 2019, we would have not reacted to that name.
I know, right? I miss 2019.
There's so much Corona stuff I've noticed in old media that is in kind of bad taste now just because of 2020.
Another thing.
Did you ever notice that?
I found out there's actually an old textbook that mentions an unnamed disease that was transmitted through bats in China, and yet they were still being sold at the time of that publication. Look where it got us.
What I was thinking of is the intro to King of Queens has a sign that says King of Corona.
Well, I mean, Corona beer.
You sure about that?
What other kind of Corona is there that would be sold at a fair?
The virus. You know, if
sell-
some evil person decides to taint your stuff with the virus, they could do that, you know.
Oh,
People are
please don't
evil
remind
enough.
me of bug chasing.
Bug chasing?
It's a weird type of person who goes after and tries to get diseases.
Oh, then don't watch Techno Babylon.
I've seen where people actually try to get venereal diseases even.
But yeah, I repeat what I said then, because let's just say a more extreme version of what you're talking about is actually in that game.
I don't know how much more extreme you can get than actually wanting stuff like AIDS and stuff.
I don't know if I want to say what happens because people might get spoiled. Spoilers. Hate spoilers.
Unless it's like something from Terminator where you want to be one of Skynet's minions. I don't know.
You'll just have to wait for the video to come out, I guess. Although when this video is up, that video might have been out for like 10 years or something.
It'll be much sooner than 10 years from now.
I know that, but it's like, well, who knows? Well, if we ever leave the credits, we'll know when.
I'm starting to want. My hand is right over the A button to skip the rest of this.
We've already committed to doing it. Might as well see it through.
Ah!
We're committed. You can't go back now. It can't be that much more. We're at the QA part, so there can't be much more after QAs.
Just watch they add human resources into it.
Human. Or it could be all like, you know, let me think of something. Sanzaru games of Italy, Sanzaru games of Africa,
of Japan,
Sanzaru games of Australia,
of Burundi, Lesotho, and Malawi, Togo. The Spanish Sahara is gone.
I still need to record that. I've been waiting for my voice to get better first.
I still can't believe I did that all in one breath.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if I could do it. Well, I can't do it right now, definitely, in one breath, because if I try and take a deep breath, I'm gonna cough. Activision, special thanks.
Oh wait, you don't even have to do that part. You're doing the Germany one.
Oh. Speaking of which, did you ever get a response on the announcer dude?
I think he's gonna do it, but I don't know when he's gonna be able to do it.
Uh-huh. Mysterious man from the great beyond. Y'all have no idea what we're talking about, and I love it.
Assuming
A cat did this, I see.
Cat Tabor. Also, Chris Fries. Where's Chris Berger?
Hey, logos!
Finally, it's almost over.
This came out last year. I keep forgetting that. No sheep were harmed during the creation of this game. A few Nors, but no sheep. At least they're honest.
Hey, the production crew!
Now, aren't you glad we waited?
Yeah, oh, they have Dargos!
Yeah. Yep, that's cool, sweet. And eventually it'll fade to black. I said eventually it'll fade to black.
Let's have to hit the A button. Oh, there you go.
There it goes. And where's it gonna dump us? Main menu or more adventures? ...
Wait, what if
Hey, look, he didn't find all the dragons.
No, this one was there before.
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard, but the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
That's all 80.
Okay. So thank y'all for watching this
Hold up.
series on Spyro the Dragon. If you liked it, leave me a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. Go check out Anthony's channel. And we'll see you guys in Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage.
But will we, though?
We will.
Will we?
We will, because it's happening.
Oh yeah, I'm JFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.